for. So give us a little brief introduction.
Sure. I'm Laura. I've been at CrossFit Jungle Gym for about 3 years, but I have known Brian and Vanessa since I started CrossFitting, which was about 7 years ago.
All right, so the reason why we're interviewing you today is just to talk a little bit about our body composition challenge results. So for everybody out there who doesn't know who you are or where you started before this composition challenge, would you tell us a little bit about your story and why you decided to do the nutrition challenge here at CrossFit Jungle Gym?
Sure. So I ate like crap is probably an understatement. My diet consisted of next to no protein except eggs and maybe a protein shake occasionally, and eating a lot of desserts, pastas, rice, anything that was convenient. So I actually suffered from a concussion back in January playing soccer, completely CrossFit unrelated. And I started having really bad headaches, and I found when I cleaned up my diet, the headaches went away. And so about 3 months ago, the headaches started coming back, and I was feeling really run down. I kept crashing at work. I just felt really crappy, and I knew I needed to start eating better, but I'm really terrible at having self-control when it comes to food. So when Vanessa was talking about the challenge, I thought it sounded like a great way of keeping me on track and motivated to clean up my eating.
Awesome, cool. And can you tell us a little bit about some of the changes you made throughout the 6 week challenge?
Sure. So Vanessa put me on a macro program, which was actually probably my favorite part of the challenge, is that we didn't have a one-size-fit-all. It wasn't like everyone eat paleo or everyone eat zone. It was, what are your specific goals and what do you think will work for you, and how can we customize it to get to your results? And so based on my information, we decided that the macro plan was the best plan for me. And so that was a huge change for me, just from the perspective of I all of a sudden needed to eat a lot more protein, which was interesting to figure out and fit into my schedule. But I used an app that Vanessa had recommended, and it only took about 3 days to finally figure out my numbers and get myself on track, and then it became really, really easy.
Awesome. Good stuff. And were the guidelines and rules set out by the CrossFit Jungle Gym coaches easy to follow, or did you feel like it was overwhelming and we set you up for something, like set you up for failure?
No, so in the interest of full disclosure, I don't follow rules well at all. And I did cheat. I followed more of the 80-20 rule throughout the challenge, even though the idea was to be 100%. But my goals were also different from a lot of people's, in that I wasn't trying to be strict. I wasn't trying to see weight loss or a lot of the other things that someone might want to get out of it. I really was looking at just feeling better and finding a healthy balance. And so I think that wound up working out well, and the coaches were supportive of that throughout the challenge.
And do you feel like you found a healthy balance, or like we put you on this extreme crash diet that you won't be able to maintain moving forward?
No, so that was actually the best part of this for me. Is I've tried paleo in the past. I did it strict for 30 days, and then it wrecked me for probably a year after. And I did like the 21-day fix, which is a form of portion control and healthy eating, and nothing ever stuck for me because it was always one extreme or another, and I could never find that balance of coming back from eating healthy while still allowing some cheats. But I am a week off of the program, and I mean, I did my 80-20 last week. I'm still on track today, so it's a little too
going
soon
strong
to say, but I'm impressed that a week later I'm still holding to it.
Awesome, that's great. And can you tell us a little bit about your results over the 6 weeks, and possibly what your favorite result was?
Sure. So my favorite result was probably, I had a lot, honestly. So I didn't want to lose weight. Yeah. So I didn't want to lose weight. And I didn't lose a lot of weight. I think I lost 1.5 pounds. But I did lose inches, which was fascinating to me, because about 6 months ago, I finally went out and bought bigger size pants for work. And I just resigned myself to the fact that, I hit an age where my body's changing and I'm just never going to go back to the size I was in high school and college. But after the challenge, my pant size actually went back to where I was, and I'm not a bigger person. So it's not like a huge make or break, but it was just interesting to me because I really thought it was just life changes were happening. But my energy's been better. I don't have the crashes at work in the afternoon. I'm nice and steady. My focus is better when I'm at work, and I've actually been sleeping better, which is an unanticipated side effect. I used to not sleep well through the night at all, and I haven't had a problem.
That's awesome. I didn't even know that one. You didn't tell me that one.
I'll tell you that one.
Awesome. Good thing for this video. All right, and where do you plan to go from here? Do you feel like we've equipped you with the knowledge to continue to do this on your own? And maybe the answer is yes. Or do you feel like you're going to do that and also work with a coach one-on-one? Where do you want to go from here?
So I like what I'm doing now. I don't have any desire to be a CrossFit athlete or do anything crazy. So I like the plan I'm on now.
Wait, you don't have any desire to be a CrossFit athlete?
CrossFit Games athlete.
Okay, I was gonna say, whoa, 3 years and
7 years.
Yes,
7 years
exactly. 3 years here going strong.
But yeah, and I think
so you're not doing this for like any crazy competition or anything like that?
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm doing it to feel better, and I think you guys gave me the tools I need, but I also will be working with you guys moving forward just to make sure I don't fall off track.
Awesome. And name 3 things that changed in your life for the better as a result of participating in this challenge here at CrossFit Jungle Gym. You've already said a bunch of them, but three of the best ones.
Sleeping better. I'll give you one I didn't name before, actually. I just feel better in the gym. So I've had some workouts. I mean, I've still had some off workouts. I think everyone has off days. But I've had some really on-point workouts over the past 6 weeks that I haven't had in a really long time, which was nice.
Awesome.
And I'm enjoying the fact that I can go back to my old pants.
Yeah. All right. And what are you most proud of accomplishing during the 6-week challenge?
Eating more protein.
Awesome. I love it. And were the guidelines set forth by the CrossFit Jungle Gym coaches easy enough for a beginner? You're not necessarily a beginner. You've been CrossFitting for 7 years. You tried paleo, a lot of different nutrition plans. Do you think even a beginner could have been successful with us during this challenge?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And what was the support like from the coaches and the other members who participated in this challenge? Did you feel like you had the support you needed from the CrossFit Jungle Gym to succeed?
Oh, absolutely. The Facebook group was actually fantastic when I had a moment at work or I just needed some help on a meal or whatever we needed to do. So absolutely.
Awesome. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your results from the program that we put together for you? 10 being, I love the results, I thought it was awesome. 1 being, I fell off after week 2 and this was a crappy challenge.
I'll be cheesy and say a 20.
Woo! Off the scale. I like it.
Right.
All right, and were you totally satisfied with your results over the last 6 weeks? Either respond totally satisfied or not exactly. If not exactly, give us some details why.
Totally satisfied.
Awesome. And would you recommend this program to others who might be at home and want the same results you achieved but are kind of hesitant to get started?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And do you think the person sitting at home who may have a story similar to yours could do what you did with the help of a CrossFit Jungle Gym coach?
I think that's self-explanatory because I forced my mom to do it with me, and my mom doesn't come to CrossFit and she saw results from it. So absolutely.
Awesome. And I can guarantee you that somebody at home who doesn't know you is watching this, and maybe they're in a similar boat, they're looking to make similar changes. Could you tell them one thing about getting started here at CrossFit Jungle Gym? Like, what would you tell them about maybe if they're nervous or something like that? What would be one thing that you would tell them?
So this is probably unrelated to the challenge at all, but I think the best part about Jungle Gym and the reason I've been here for 3 years, I've been to other CrossFit gyms, I've been members elsewhere, I coached for a while. The support and the coaches at Jungle Gym are just second to none. The environment that you get here from the other members and the coaches, you're not going to find anywhere else.
Good, I got goosebumps. But I'm pregnant, so I may be emotional. All right, is there anything else that you'd like to share about your experience? Anything noteworthy that maybe we didn't touch on in any of the other questions I've asked?
No, I don't think so.
Awesome. Okay, cool.